Mercy for None is a thriller and action drama where G.I. Jun killed all those who killed his younger brother Ji-Suk. Before we start our recap, subscribe this channel. Episode 1 of Mercy for None begins in Uido, Seoul in 2010. A man named G.I. Jun tells his younger brother, Ji-Suk, that he's spoken to Chairman Lee Joo-woon. Ji-Suk can join the company soon. G.I. Jun then heads out to a fight between two gangs. Before he reached for the fight, we saw Kyoda, who has finished one man. Then G.I. Jun reached there to face him. We watch him easily take down a fighter from the other gang, who had previously taken down several men. We then shift to the present day. A manager from Bongsen Group finds himself kidnapped by two foreign assassins. He offered them double money if they let him go, who make quick work of him. Chairman Gu Bongsan of Bongsen Group and Chairman Lee Joo-woon of Joo-woon Group discuss this matter over a meal. Bongsan describes how his son, Gu Jun-mo, hired foreign assassins to kill his manager after he found some business discrepancies. Chairman Bongsan doesn't want to get involved directly since he is Jun-mo's father, so he asks Joo-woon to take care of the foreign assassins and clean up the mess. I want you to get rid of them for me. Lee Joo-woon said, why I have to handle your business. In return, he offers help with a real estate issue. Chairman Joo-woon agrees and gives this task to Ji-Suk, who is now senior managing director and also set to be Joo-woon's successor. However, Ji-Suk wants to quit his job. Don't leave the job. This is for your benefits. This experience will be a huge asset when you're running the company one day. Despite this, he takes up the work and visits Jun-mo along with his junior, Cheon-hae-byum. Ji-Suk tells the foreign assassins to leave within 3 days. It's not safe now. You'll be in trouble here. Jun-mo isn't happy about this and taunts Ji-Suk by bringing up G.I. Jun. Apparently, G.I. Jun had created a mess and both the chairmen cleaned it up. They let him live, but they cut his Achilles tendon to make up for it. With a couple of strikes, Ji-Suk takes Jun-mo down and walks away while Jun-mo screams death threats. Ji-Suk then heads out to meet G.I. Jun, who is living at a campsite in the middle of the woods. They're meeting after 6 years. Ji-Suk tells him that Chairman Joo-woon wants him to be the successor, but that he has mixed feelings about it. G.I. Jun realizes something is wrong. Back home, Ji-Suk gets the feeling that someone is in the house. He goes down to the parking lot and finds a cat. However, as he's feeding the cat, a masked man attacks him. He asked him who sent you? Did Jun-mo send you? More men come out of the shadows. This is an ambush. Ji-Suk easily takes them all down. He lets the last man go, but when his back is turned, the man attacks and stabs Ji-Suk. In the woods, G.I. Jun gets a phone call. The scene skips to Ji-Suk's funeral, where Joo-woon employees come to pay their respects. Jun-mo was happy because he was behind that murder, as do Chairman Gu Bongsan and Jun-mo. Outside, Joo-woon's manager, Choi Song-cheol, speaks to Kim Chun-suk, hinting that Bongsan was behind the attack and you've got a history of backstabbing your friends. Chun-suk tells him that it was just some runaway kids, as the police have verified. Just then, prosecutor Lee Ji-im's son, Lee Joo-woon's oldest son, arrives to pay his respects. However, Song-cheol asks him to leave since his father doesn't want him here. G.I. Jun then shows up and Song-cheol has everyone bow to him. He takes G.I. Jun to Ji-Suk's body and G.I. Jun asks who killed my brother. Song-cheol told him that he got mixed up with some runaway kids. Was it really just kids? Elsewhere, the two chairmen discuss the matter of Joo-woon's successor. Gu Bongsan suggests a name Ji-im's son. This might be a good chance to back your son. Do you think what happened with Ji-Suk is a good thing? He didn't deserve to die like this. G.I. Jun enters the room and told them that you suggested me to live like I didn't exist, but today I can't do that. I'm sorry. And he brings up the promise they made 11 years ago. G.I. Jun had promised not to show his face again, and the chairman had promised to keep his brother safe. But you didn't fulfill your promise. Is there anything else about Ji-Suk's death? When they don't offer any more information about his brother's death, G.I. June leaves by saying that I'll take it. Outside, Haebyum introduces himself to G.I. June. I worked under Ji-Suk. He is always honorable person. G.I. June then goes to Ji-Suk's house, where he finds books on camping business. He also finds a birthday gift that Ji-Suk was going to send him. G.I. June then wraps a band around his ankle, the one with a scar. G.I. June then goes to the police station. He wants to meet the suspect in his brother's murder case. The detectives tell him it's not allowed, but G.I. June insinuates he knows something about the detective. G.I. June is allowed to meet young man Hui-chan. G.I. June asked him, "Who sent you to go after my brother?" He started acting in front of him. He said, "I'm sorry, is that what you want?" And start laughing. "You want to know why I killed him?" G.I. June told him that he'll find everyone who was with you on that day, and then your family. The young man, Hui-chan, shows no remorse, but Hui-chan said, "Do me a favor, when you'll find my parents, give a shit out of them for me. Just kill them. They ran out on me and my brother when we were kids. So make sure you find them and kill them." Accidentally reveals he has a brother as well. G.I. June goes after the younger brother. Hui-chan also sent his whole gang after him to kill G.I. June. So G.I. June finds Hui-cheon's entire gang corners him. Turns out this was his plan to find the people who killed Ji-Suk. One gangster said, "Have you find out Hui-chan's brother? Come on and give us the same shit too." "Do it, bastard." He said, "Is everyone here? You didn't bring me here, but I brought you here." Then they start laughing. The fight begins and G.I. June mows through them easily. He make a solid punch on one man and killed him. After all the men are down, he goes towards the younger brother. An epilogue of Mercy for Nun episode 1 shows Hui-chan stab Ji-Suk. Ji-Suk casually throws him off and all the gangsters run away. He then removes the knife in his side and heads back out of the parking lot. But someone's waiting for him on the other side of the door. In this episode, we'll see how G.I. June find out the killer of his brother Ji-Suk. Before we start out recap, please subscribe this channel. Episode 2 of Mercy for Nun begins with a mysterious man in sunglasses meeting Chairman Ju-woon. He asks Ju-woon that G.I. Woon is still alive. Yes, he is, and he asked me something strange. Ju-woon asks him if there's anything he should know about Ji-Suk's death. The man turns the question around on Ju-woon that his brother has died, and he asked about the death of his brother, so it's a normal way of question, not a strange. Just find out that either this murder is done by the kids or not. Elsewhere, the Special Investigation Division at the prosecutor's office discusses the matter of Ji-Suk's death. They describe how Ju-woon and Bong-sen were both part of a gang led by Chairman Oh. But Oh's son's death triggered a coup and Ju-woon and Bong-sen took over. Later, the deputy chief prosecutor asks Ji-Sun to head the investigation in the Ji-Suk case, but to take it in a particular direction. Meanwhile, G.I. June uses threats against Hui-chan's brother to get him to confess. Hui-chan tells G.I. June about the graveyard, a chat room to find runaway kids and hire them for miscellaneous jobs and to do dirty work for some dough. That's where someone hired Hui-chan. But this time a crazy deal popped up that they've never paid such a huge amount before. But I swear I didn't know anything. They just told me where to go and who to kill. Is that all? Now, they've also hired a lawyer named Ms. Yoon for him. Ask her yourself that for which person she is working. I'll get her here. When she meet to him to take his statement, she advised him to tell me everything clearly and don't be smart. But he didn't give more information. As lawyer Yoon is leaving the police station, G.I. June gets into her car and questions her about the graveyard. She explains how it works. It's just like a food app which connects the stores with Ryder. Let's have a look. If someone has done a crime and he's not interested to go to prison, then he demands a person who can go in prison if he's paid. He contact with Graveyard. Then they find a person and complete the demand. In short, Graveyard connect both of them. Once the groundwork is laid, then they hire expert like me to finish the job. That's all I know. She gives him the business card of the CEO, Sim Song-won, who runs the business under the name N-Clean. G.I. June reached to the office. One employee told him, "We're going to close the office." "What do you want?" "I'm here to meet someone." "Do you know for what we do here?" Then fight starts. G.I. June make a good punch on all. When G.I. June can't find someone at his office, he calls him. They seem to know each other. "I'm waiting." Sung-won immediately looks worried. Before his arrival, G.I. June played well in the office and won the big fight. He was very aggressive due to the death of his brother. Sung-won arrives at his office to see his employees all beaten up and the office in a dire state. Sung-won gets on his knees and tells G.I. June he was simply following orders. "So you know the target was Ji-suk?" "No, I just take a order, and I've already taken a money also. But I swear, have no idea that it was your brother. Who gave you order to kill my brother?" He didn't tell the name because he wants to keep it secret. Then, after a punch or two, Sung-won admits that it was Gu Jun-mo, Chairman Gu Bong-san's son, who called for the hit. While at home, Chairman Ju-woon learns that Jun-mo was behind the hit. Manager Sung Cheol wants the company to take action, but Ju-woon doesn't want a war. Mr. Kim from Bong-sen Group comes to meet with Sung-won. "Is G.I. June came here? Did you hired by the Gu Jun-mo? Shut your mouth. Have you told it to G.I. June that he gave an order to kill Ji-suk?" He said yes. "Because I've no choice in front of him." "What the hell?" Ju-woon make a urgent meeting with Bong-san in a private, hidden place. Ju-woon reminds Bong-san about their deal after they split from Chairman Oh, that no one will cross the other, and if they do, they will pay. Ju-woon told him that who creates the mess must pay the price, either by his life lead to death or something equal value. Bong-san said, "Go to the point. What do you want to say?" "It's your son who hired the Seogwon to kill the Ji-suk. That's why G.I. June wrecked and clean last night. Don't threats my son's life, otherwise I'll not be quite. So you must follow the rule. If you don't, then ready for a war." Bong-san doesn't believe that his son killed Ji-suk. Just as Ju-woon is warning Bong-san about G.I. June, G.I. June himself enters the room. He reveals he knows about Jun-mo and asks if either of them had anything to do with Ji-suk's death. Trusting that they didn't believe, "But I know who's behind the case." He tells them not to do anything, but just sit and watch. After he leaves, Chairman Bong-sen begs Chairman Ju-woon to help. Ju-woon is unsympathetic until Bong-sen offers to give him the casino, the duty-free shop, and a Crow Hotel. If Jun-mo dies, then this relation will be over. Bong-san goes to see his son and gives him a good beating for what he did. Jun-mo says that he wanted revenge because Ji-suk humiliated him in front of my men. "If you don't want to kill by G.I. June, then don't do anything without asking me first." Elsewhere, G.I. June meets a man named Choi Byung-ho. He says he needs a bat like he had in the old days. Byung-ho says it will take a while to be made. He also gives him a metal support for his injured ankle. Sung Cheol forced Ju-woon to start a war against Bong-sen Group. But Ju-woon was not mentally ready to do that because in previous war he's lost many person. As Sung Cheol is leaving, he comes across Hae Byum, who also wants to take action against Jun-mo. But Sung Cheol tells him to follow his orders. Hae Byum said, "You'll take opposition of Ji-suk," then Sung Cheol beat him. Before Sung Cheol leaves the house, Jiam's son makes a cryptic comment to him that signals he heard the conversation between Sung Cheol and Chairman Ju-woon. Hae Byum, keen on revenge as well, meets G.I. June and they decide to work together. They use Lawyer Yoon and the graveyard to find Jun-mo's location. Quick flashback shows us that the man in sunglasses calls Ju-woon and tells him the hit was put out by Jun-mo. He also advises Ju-woon to consider whether he wants to follow their old one rule, break it, or make a new one where he could potentially take over all of Bong-sen Group. So it's up to your decision. In the next room, Jiam's son hears everything. He then looks at a file in which we see a search and seizure warrant for Lee Ju-woon at the end of Mercy for Nun Episode 2. In this episode, we'll see some flashback of 11 years ago when G.I. June killed Busan Gang and saved the life of both the chairman of both groups. Episode 3 of Mercy for None begins with Chairman Bongsan asking an assassin to take on G.I. June, but the man refuses, saying that he's not good enough. Did you believe it, that some kids killed G.I. Suk? Do you think that even possible? Bongsan then orders his men to take Jun Mo to a safe house with Kim Chun-suk. Have our boys dig into the cope, because I want to know who found first G.I. Suk and who's investigating the case. He also tells one of his people to investigate further into G.I. Suk's death. At the Decro Hotel, Kim Chun-suk tells Junmo they need to go to a safe house. But Junmo throws a fit as he can't see why there is so much fuss over one man. As another of Chairman Bongsan's men, Lee Dongkyung, tries to convince Junmo to leave and go to Yingpyeong, G.I. June makes his grand and violent entry into the hotel by beating all securities. Kim said you've to move, but Junmo said just chill, I want to see him here. G.I. June was moving forward by beating their men. He hit hard to Han-mo, but Chun-suk manages to take Jun-mo and escape while Dongkyung fights G.I. June. Unfortunately, G.I. June killed him by solid punch. Sim Sung-won is getting ready to run away when G.I. June pays him a visit. G.I. June gives him a day to find out where Jun-mo is. Meanwhile, Song Cheol thinks about GM Sun's Mr. Lee cryptic comments, "You'll lose more than you gain," and realizes he must be listening in on his father. Song Cheol searches the house and finds GM Sun's wiretap listening equipment. He visits Mr. Lee and asks why he let on about spying on his father. "I'm a prosecutor and my father's a boss of gangster." I think prosecutor and gangster are not too different. They both put the group ahead of individuals. G.I. Suk death is not good for the company. Jun-mo death will start a war. So my father is terrified that everything he built could fall apart once. So this is the opportunity for the Jawin group to overcome the Bongsan group. Mr. Lee hints that he and Song Cheol could destroy Bongsan and take it all for themselves. In the safe house, Jun-mo asks Chun-suk about G.I. June. Chun-suk's story takes us to a flashback to 11 years ago. Ju-woon and Bongsan were second in command to Chairman Oh. Then Busan Gang arrived before, and they attacked on them by killing all the members of Ju-woon and Bongsan group. They were losing during a clash against a Busan Gang. When G.I. June arrived and turned the tide, he killed all of them one by one and saved both the chairmen. From that moment, both groups' power becomes more significant. Since then, Ju-woon and Bongsan gained the chairman's favor, and rumors spread that Chairman Oh's company would go to them instead of Sung-won, Chairwoman Oh's son. That rumor became a problem. Chairwoman Oh's son decided to kill both the chairmen. He planned to kill them both with the help of McLean's boss by paying him a lot of money, but he decided to inform to both of them. After that, both the groups decided to kill Chairwoman Oh's son. This did not sit well with Sung-won, who tried to have Ju-woon and Bongsan killed. In retaliation, G.I. June killed Sung-won. He then advised Ju-woon that they should kill Chairman Oh before he kills them. While Ju-woon and Bongsan were being questioned in the chairman's house, G.I. June killed all of the chairman's people and essentially won them the gang. Although at one point, we see one of Chairman Oh's men telling G.I. June that he knows he didn't kill someone Chairman Oh's son. Did you do that? Does this matter? We'll find who actually killed Sung-won Chairman Oh's son. Then G.I. June also killed him and escaped the both chairmen. After this, the two new chairmen made a rule about not breaking the peace. If anyone break the rule, then he's to pay. Since G.I. June had triggered it all by killing Chairman Oh's son, his Achilles tendon was cut and he was sent away. At present, Byung-ho visits G.I. June and counsels him against taking on all of Bongsan group. He told them he's going to talk with Chairman Ju-woon's group. G.I. Suk Jr. said he's not interested to do anything else. Back in the safe house, Jun-ho then calls the foreign assassins from earlier and hires them to kill G.I. June. He said this time is an order. Do it silently. Meanwhile, Chairman Bongsan looks into Jae-suk's death and finds that the investigation was headed by a detective named Han Suk-yin. He's also the one who found the body. Bring him to me. Jae-jun then meets with Kim Chun-suk, who warns him against taking on the Bongsan family. Surprisingly, he then gives Jae-jun an address where he can find Jun-emo. He told him a lie that don't be worried about me. I'm also going to leave the company. However, this turns out to be a trap. Jun-emo convinced Chun-suk that killing Jae-jun would save him too. Jun-emo also threats him with his daughter if he doesn't bring Jae-jun to the required place. If you want to keep your family safe, then you've to kill him. The address takes Jae-jun to a hotel under renovation, where he is ambushed by the two foreign assassins. Of course, he kills them both and then uses their phone to call Jun-emo and tell him they'll meet soon. An epilogue of Mercy for Nun episode 3 reveals that it was Jae-suk who killed Chairman Oh's son, not Jae-jun. In this episode, we will find out that Jae-jun killed the Gu Jun-emo, who's the killer of his brother. Episode 4 of Mercy for Nun begins with a meeting between Chairman Bongsan and Yongdu, the man in sunglasses we saw in the previous episodes. This is the man who had advised 11 years to both of the chairmen to coexist by making their own rules. But this time Jun-emo broke the rule. However, Bongsan was not here to discuss Jun-emo. He wants to talk about coexistence. Yongdu said if you want to coexist, you must follow the rules. Bongsan claims that he has settled the issue with Ju-woon. Ju-woon will stay out of this too. And all that's left is taking care of Jae-jun. This will be over once he dies. He asks Yongdu to take up the job for our existence. I don't care what you'll do, make it happen. At the safe house, a new set of men arrive and beat up all of Jun-emo's guards. Turns out, Jun-emo himself called them. One of them is Jong In-suk, a big shot fighter who won championships and got kicked out later on. Jun-emo offers him and his colleague 1 billion won to get rid of Jae-jun. They become agree. Kim order his team member to find Gu Jun-emo everywhere, clubs, hotels, and country clubs. Elsewhere, Jae-jun meets a doctor to help patch him up. Byung-ho then calls Jae-jun and tells him that he's going to meet Ju-woon and ask him to settle things by following the rule. But he's interrupted because Jun-emo is sitting in his office, flanked by the two fighters he hired. Byung-ho warns Jun-emo against taking Jae-jun on. This angers Jun-emo, who attacks him with a bat. Chun-suk arrives too late and is upset to see Byung-ho unmoving on the floor. Byung-ho is dead. Why are you worried about him and Jae-jun? Kim Chun-suk said, I told you to stop, but you didn't. You screw everything up. Jun-emo uses the bat to kill Chun-suk as well. When Jae-jun calls, Jun-emo picks up the phone and tells him Byung-ho and Chun-suk are dead. He then gives him the address to the safe house. Jae-jun goes to Byung-ho's place and sees his body. He then picks up the new bat that Byung-ho had made for him and leaves. Elsewhere, Chairman Bongsan has Detective Han kidnapped. He accuses him of knowing Jae-suk was going to die beforehand and threatens him for more information. Meanwhile, Jun-emo calls a large group of people to the safe house and offers them big money for bringing Jae-jun to him. But alive. Not much later, Jae-jun arrives at the safe house. He enters the fray and fights hard that initially he killed some guy with Big fight, but then a fight with Big started, but Jae-jun stabbed him multiple times and killed him. After taking down one of the larger men, a lot of the others run away. Jun-emo is panicking by now, and Jong In-suk, confident about his skills, asks for double the pay. Meanwhile, Detective Han shows Bongsan a recording of a man telling the detective to make it look like the runaway kids killed Jae-suk. Bongsan seems to recognize the voice. Jae-jun was moving towards the Jun-emo room but killed all other security by stabbing knife on shoulder, legs, and neck. Jae-jun finally enters the room where Jun-emo is and starts fighting In-suk. In-suk is a force to reckon with, and Jae-jun starts to look quite bad. In-suk played well at the start and make heavy punch on Jae-jun. The tables turn when Jae-jun uses a shard of glass to stab In-suk in the eye. After repeated hits, G.I. June finally takes him down. Junimo gets out a gun, but G.I. June is close enough to knock it out of his hands. G.I. June breaks his leg. Junimo starts begging for his life and then screams that Jae-suk will remain dead even after all this. With one strike of his bat, G.I. June kills Junimo. G.I. June then calls Bong-san, who is about to say that Junimo didn't kill Jae-suk. But G.I. June interrupts him to say that, as per the rule, Junimo is dead. A quick flashback shows Jae-suk telling G.I. June they should meet more often. As G.I. June is driving back, another car rams into him and forces him off a bridge into the river below. A man with a hand tattoo steps out of the car and calls someone, telling them that G.I. June is dead.